Outer Banks Season 5 is officially in production, and sadly, it's the beginning of the end. Yeah, it's the final chapter. With the filming news, two cast photos dropped and the gang's back together. Well, almost. One face was painfully missing: JJ. So let's talk about everything we know about the Season 5. Like, what's the latest updates and will JJ return? Let's dive in. If you've seen Season 4 Part 2, and I believe you did since you're here, you already know the twist that devastated everyone. Our boy JJ was killed by none other than his biological father, Chandler Groff. It was tragic, it was shocking, and it set the stage for what's going to be one emotionally charged final season. I'm going to be honest, his death hit like a gut punch, and it's no surprise that fans, myself included, are still trying to make sense of it. Look, I won't lie, I was heated. Seeing that kid go out like that after everything he's been through, it hurt, but apparently this wasn't some out-of-the-blue plot twist. According to showrunners Josh and Jonas Pate and co-creator Shannon Burke, JJ's death was their plan since the beginning. In an interview, they broke it down. JJ was always meant to be a tragic figure. Josh even said, "We're planning a story of redemption and a season that embodies the friendship JJ had come to represent." That boy was the heart of the Pogues, and now his loss is what's going to drive the story forward. So yeah, his death wasn't just for shock value, it was the emotional turning point they've been building toward for years. Still sucks though. Okay, now for the big question, is there even a chance we'll see JJ again? I mean, the Pogues will retrieve the Blue Crown, right? And there's still hope for flashbacks, visions, or dream sequences. J. Anthony Crane, who plays Chandler Groff, teased in an interview that the writers aren't locked into the present timeline. He said if it makes sense for the story, they'd totally bring JJ back in some form. "Maybe there's another scene where we need to have some memory," Anthony said. "It's really great to speculate." So if they decide the story needs JJ, and honestly, when doesn't it? We might just get to see him again, even if it's just for a moment. So what will happen in Season 5? Since it's the final, we gotta have closure, right? The Pogues buried JJ in Morocco and made a vow. They're getting revenge. Chandler Groff isn't just a villain now, he's the villain. And you already know Pope, Kiara, John B, and Sarah aren't letting this go. But there's more in play too. Yeah, I'm talking about Sarah's pregnancy. We're probably going to see her and John B stepping into parenthood. And we're still on that wild Blue Crown treasure hunt, the one that's been pulling the Pogues into danger since day one. Shannon previously said that this treasure arc should carry us through all the way to the end. And Kiara, I feel like she's going to spiral a bit. JJ's death hit her hard, and I wouldn't be shocked if she ends up on a darker path, maybe even leaning toward Rafe, not in a romantic way necessarily, but emotionally. Sometimes people who are hurting reach for someone just as messed up as they are. Pope's also dealing with the weight of killing someone for the first time, which is gonna shake him. He's always been the rational one, the moral compass, so this could change everything for him. But honestly, I'm rooting for him. I hope he finds peace with what he's done eventually. Right now, the Pogues are in a really dark place. And without JJ, I don't see them finding their way back easily. Maybe they don't. But I do think JJ's memory will guide them through flashbacks, dreams, or just those little moments. He's gone, yeah, but he's still their anchor. And that's what's going to carry them through to the end. Netflix hasn't dropped an official release date for Outer Banks Season 5 just yet, but we do know it's coming sometime in 2026. As of June 20th, production is officially underway in Charleston, South Carolina. They're back where it all started, and I'm not gonna lie, it's both nostalgic and heartbreaking. Now, if you've been following since day one, you know Season 1 premiered in April 2020. So if they're aiming to bring everything full circle, a premiere in April 2026 would make perfect sense. As for the trailer, I'm already picturing it in my head. I'm hoping we get some powerful flashback moments with JJ. just so we can feel that emotional weight again. Like, give us a scene of Kiara remembering him, maybe her going back to a spot they once shared. I want the grief to be real, not just mentioned, but shown. JJ was the heart of this crew, so if we're saying goodbye, it needs to hit deep. I also expect the trailer to show us the pressure building on Sarah and John B, especially now that she's pregnant. And of course, there's got to be action, right? Like, I'm talking about chase scenes, close escapes, and maybe a few new enemies we don't see coming. Do you think JJ will return or not? Let's discuss in the comments below, and watch this video next.